Hello everyone, I'm Mystic Cassandria. Welcome to Alphawisdom. Today's topic, hand shapes that warn of potential health worries. We're going to talk about the fire hand and the earth hand. So we get started now. Okay, here are photos of two hands, one in color and the other with a white background. All right, it's the same shape hand, okay? This is an earth hand. This is an earth hand. Just as a quick review, we just look at the size of the hand. We measure across, measure from this point up to the little finger. Compare. If they're about even, then it's square or could be called broad. Okay? Now, when you measure the fingers from the base of this finger, the middle finger, it is shorter than. That makes it an earth hand. Both of these. Okay? Now, a little bit about the earth hand before we go into what are the worries that they could potentially have. The earth hand suggests a dislike of studying abstract ideas, while the broad palm is powerful in the physical world. We're talking about the same hand now. This type is naturally cautious, careful with money, inclined to family and long-term relationships, and obsessed with the home. Home life is very important. They are the most loyal and down-to-earth, solid people, and they're very direct with their speech. They have a thick shell that makes them self-protective and not open about their feelings, and that applies to one of the worries. They might gain weight. They have that potential. Fatigue, stress from a buildup of pressures from blocking out or not expressing their emotions. And that's one of their characteristics. They are self-protective and not open about their feelings. They'll never tell you how they feel. They can be stubborn and slow-moving carefully through life, never rushing or putting ambition before security. So they have to watch that weight gain, and rest when you're fatigued, because that stress builds up when you keep all that emotion and the feelings inside. There has to be an opening somewhere for this to come out. It's just too much. So if you're an earth hand, be concerned about that. So both of these are earth hands. Let's go to the next one, which would be the fire hand. Okay, just as a review, fire hand people have rectangular palms. If we measure, we find this length and this length are different. They don't measure the same. And the fingers will be shorter. This one I purposely put here because this is extra long. Sometimes the middle finger or Saturn will be, but we'll get into that at another time. But the fingers are basically shorter than this. Okay, so let's do a little review on what the fire hand is all about. Okay, this reveals a person who only processes information long enough to act upon it. They seem to be always on the prowl, looking for a new idea because they're competitive and they like to initiate events and drive things forward. Their personality is willing to study, but only long enough to acquire a skill or ability that enables them to progress and achieve. So if we look at one of the worries, it's burnout. They push themselves too much, and they have to be careful of muscle injuries or accidents, which could be from speeding, recklessness, or impetuosity. That's how they are. They tend to be constantly on the move because impatience is a key trait. Impatience, I said. Okay, this type is not afraid to take risks, as they understand that risk is necessary to gain an advantage. So being competitive, that's just one of the traits that you have. So fire hand people, watch out for burnout. Relax your muscles, take a break if possible, and try not to go so fast that there's an accident, whether you're driving, whether you're walking, whether you're rushing, whatever the case may be. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and of course, be happy. Bye.